Okay, I think it's recording. Fantastic. Okay, now we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so without further ado, we're here tonight because a very, very special and wonderful educator from our IM Academy, Go Live, it has been so kind to come and talk with us this evening to share some nuggets and some value. Now, this man that I'm going to be bringing onto this call, he is a consistent educator on the platform. In fact, he's one of the top 5 on the platform, and he's highly respected. You know, in fact, they actually kind of miss him a little bit now because his partner Kim is now partnered up with another educator. So a few have actually been missing him on the session. He's helped so many people out of debt, you know, to change their lives around, you know, and his education is phenomenal. He's one of the founders of Gold Cup. Now, before we even start talking about this guy, you know, just to be an educator on that platform itself is not easy. You know, you're not just the run of the mill. You have got to have a proven track record. And this man has got that. So without further ado, I would really, really love for us to blow up the chat box, ready for Mr. Long Money Luke to come out here and talk to us and to share some nuggets and some value. Let me just see where he is. Yes, let's see now. Try and find him on here.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome.
Just a little bit low. Just a little bit low.
Is it better now?
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. So I'll just talk a little bit louder and everything. Is all clear now?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I'm so happy and grateful for you to be here. Honestly, I feel like a little kid in a candy store. Thank you so much for accepting, you know. We really appreciate that.
I'm excited to be on here with you guys and, you know, pour some value into you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And really, guys, show you guys, you know, how, you know, banks really trade. You know, that's going to be kind of the topic of this call. You know, I just want to start this call off with some gratitude, though. Thank you for asking to be on this call with you. You know, you said you're kind of starstruck or whatever, but I'm very grateful to be on this call. You know, important to you guys, everyone that's on this call as well. You know, the other 80 plus, 90 plus on the call, you know, you're investing to yourself. And that's the biggest thing you can do, whether that's, you know, IM Academy, whether that's, you know, some personal development, Tony Robbins or Bob Proctor, or whatever have you, you know, is that's the first step. So, you know, shout out to everybody on this call. And I'm going to share a little bit about myself, you know, and share my story, not really for me, but to build some belief that you guys can do this too. You know, and go over how to use Gold Cup. It's pretty simple, but then, you know, stay towards the end. I'm gonna really drop a lot of value when it comes to the charts. So we'll get into the charts here in a second. But I really want to, like I said, is lay out the call so you kind of know what is going on, so to speak. And for you guys that don't know, my name is Luke Longmire. I've been trading for about almost 4 years now. And before I got involved into this entrepreneurship, I got involved in entrepreneurship at a very young age, at 15, 16 years old. And I actually made a lot of money the wrong way, hustling in the streets and all that lifestyle. And I was actually making a lot of money that way, you know, 100,000 plus at 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. And talk about ego, right? My ego was through the roof. I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread, you know, and just kind of a bad mindset, right? Because I was so young, making all this money, traveling, yada, yada. And what I found, though, is that passion of time freedom and financial freedom. And, you know, back then I knew, you know, that was the lifestyle that we live today. You know, not working a job, 9 to 5, entrepreneur, and all of that. But I just didn't know how. I didn't know the journey or an opportunity or anything like that. And the law caught up with me. You know, I actually did jail, went to jail for 6 months twice. And the first 6 months, I learned nothing, right? Went to jail for 6 months, got out. I was like, I'm going to be a smarter drug dealer, right? And I got caught up again. And the second time, though, I'm very grateful for, I tell people I'm grateful for going to jail. I'm grateful for, you know, going through that. They're like, you're crazy, you know? But it was things that I learned in jail. It was things that humbled myself. You know, I got closer to God. I don't know what you believe in or choose to believe in, but I believe in God, so I got closer with him, you know, and my faith really went through the roof. And once I got out of jail, well, even before that, the fourth day I was in there, I read the book Think and Grow Rich. And it changed the whole game of life for me. I realized how life kind of really works, right? If you haven't read that book or the audio, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it's like the foundation of mindset, foundation of success, foundation of, right, of life, of how life really works. And I read that book and I made a decision right then and there that I would never, ever go back, that I would figure out a way to live life like I was legally. And I got out of jail. I was court ordered to go to rehab. And I went to a halfway house for a year and a half. And that was probably the most humbling because I was this top collar, shot collar, whatever you want to label it as, you know, the boss, right? And I went from way up here with a lot of money, traveling, lifestyle to the very bottom, right? And that was probably the most humbling. I would even label it as lonely. You know, I didn't have any friends. All my friends were that lifestyle. I didn't want to go back to that. And it taught me, you know, faith. It taught me grit. It taught me discipline. It taught me to a different option. All right. And I didn't know about this journey yet, right? With IM Academy, trading, Forex, but I knew there was an opportunity some way, somehow. I got a job at a Lowe's. I don't know if you guys have Lowe's or Home Depot over there, but it's a hardware store. I made a little money there. I mean, I wouldn't even say a little money. I made like $10 an hour or something like that. And then I actually got a job at a Gold's Gym, right? And I was making 6 figures a year. And I actually was working there when I introduced this opportunity. And after I started, you know, I've been able to retire myself, retire my wife, and retire my mom under about 3.5 years. And, you know, I don't share that story to like impress you, but impress upon you that you can do this too. I'm a college dropout, barely graduated high school, you know, rehab, halfway house, jail, all that. And if I can do this, you can do this. I am not the smartest tool in the shed. I'm not the most brightest color in the crayon box, whatever you want to use, right? I have insane work ethic. I have insane belief. If you have those two things, you can have success here, whether it's building or network marketing. And I would even encourage you to do both, right? Don't have the limited mindset or scarcity mindset that, oh, I'm just a trader or I'm just a builder. If you're just building, you're going after a network marketing professional career, copy and paste. Like all you got to do is copy from your phone, paste Gold Cup into your phone, right? If you're just trading, right, I would challenge you. I mean, I'm not here to run your life or anything like that, but I would challenge you to think outside the box and think like that. To me, in my perspective, right, is that selfish, right? I made my first $4 one time, right? My first $4.17. I was like, yo, I got to share this with everyone. Everybody's got to know the secret, right? And that's the way I always explain it to people. It's like, why would I wait for someone else to graduate Harvard or Yale or Brown or whatever college you guys have it in Europe or London, right? Why would I wait for someone else to graduate and have success for me to have success? Like that just doesn't make sense, right? So if you're sharing this, right? My traders don't know how that residual income hits every Friday, right? And my builders don't know what it's like, hey, all I gotta do is copy and paste and or press a couple buttons to print money, more or less, right? So understand that this is going to take a journey, right? You're going to have ups and downs, right? When I was making a decent amount of money, right, last year, like I don't want to say I wanted to quit, but I started second guessing what I was doing. I was like, is this for me? I was killing it, but I was like, I lost some sense of purpose, right? And that's what I want to kind of kick this training off with, is what do you really want out of this opportunity, right? Like, yes, the money, yes, the traveling, you know, retire parents, but what do you really desire? What is this company, I'm Academy, trading? What is residual income going to do for you personally, right? Because so many people tell me what their why is, right? My why is to retire my parents. My why is to retire myself. My why is this. The why, that's not a why. That's barely. I mean, it is a goal, yes, but a why is something for you, right? I'll give you an example, right? There's a portion in what do you call it? Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, and he talks about when the world is ready, there'll be a new educational system. And it's been my passion and manifestation the past 2-3 years. I'm going to create an entrepreneurship school, like X-Men kind of, right? Where you got Cyclone or Cyclops or whatever his name is. You got Wolverine. You got a Dr. Xavier. But instead of having those people with these superpowers, right? I got Grant Cardone coming in for real estate, right? I got one of my tax guys coming in teaching about trust funds and all that, right? I got, you know, me coming in for Forex, someone else coming in for whatever entrepreneurship. And that's my why, right? My why is not, yes, it's for someone else to a certain extent, but like retiring your family, right? Retiring your family is not a why, right? That's a goal, right? It's a goal, but I'll share this with you. Like I said, that when I got depressed last year, when I was, you know, making good money, is I retired my family. And then I got, like, that's why I got lost. I got confused. Like, is this for me? Because I achieved a goal. I achieved a goal and I thought I fulfilled my why. And it wasn't like that. And that's where I got some mentorship from Bob Proctor. He's one of my personal coaches, and he shared that information with me. I was like, man, that's changing the game. So what I challenge you to do is develop that why. Right? Develop the why. So powerful, because when things go south, because they will, right? Your trades aren't hitting, someone quits on you, drama with your leaders, I don't know, whatever you got going on, things are going to happen. So what you want to do is develop that why, right? The second thing is, right, is a goal, right? You need a defined, clear goal, right? What I do, I don't know if I have my notebook here. This might be my wife's, maybe mine. So the why here, that's the wrong book, is I am so happy and grateful now, right? I am so happy and grateful now, ... Right? So what I do here every morning, I don't know if you can see it right here, every single morning, we write it out, right? And this is how to build belief, right? This has nothing to do with Forex, but everything to do with Forex. Because how you do anything is how you do everything, right? If you apply these principles to the charts, your charts are going to go through the roof. You're like, Luke, how are you so disciplined? How are you chairman 10? You know, you have a big team. You know, you have a Gold Cup team. How do you balance it all? You got a life, you have a wife, you bodybuild, all this. And it's certain things like this what I'm sharing with you, all right? So what we want to do is define the goal. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm chairman 10 and a 5-figure trader, right? By the end of this year. What you want to do, guys, it's halftime. It's halftime right now. We got July 15th. July 15th. We got 6 months left of the year. How are you going to end the year, guys? And this is not to sound arrogant or boastful, but like 2020 has been the best year of my life. The best year of my life. And I'm not going to like, oh, we got COVID going on, all this. Guys, you create your own economy. Right? And that might be a little harsh for you. Yes, you got things going on, business, you know, things getting shut down. Yes, but you are a creator. You, whoever I'm talking to on here, you are a creator. You create your reality. You create your life, right? So with that being said, you can't play victim. Oh, this business shut down, or my business shut down, or XYZ. You are the creator of your own life. You have to take responsibility, and this is the magic that happens. Right? When you take responsibility for your own life and your own actions, right, then you have the power to create a different reality. See what I'm saying? Well, like, oh, my trades aren't hitting. I don't have the discipline. I keep blowing accounts. Well, it's not the market makers. It's not the apps or whatever have you. It's the discipline of you over leveraging. Like, you know to not risk 50% of your account, but you keep doing it. At some point, you're gonna have to look yourself in the mirror and say, damn, am I greedy? Is this for me? Yada, 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 right? But it's the discipline. You have the power, right? Whoever told you you don't lied. You have the power, okay? You are empowered, So what you wanna do is really write that goal out. I am so happy and grateful now, ... What I would challenge you to do, right, and catering this to IM Academy, is a rank and a trading income. A rank and a trading income. So I am so happy and grateful now that I'm Platinum 2,000 and a 4-figure trader, or 5,000, 5-figure trader. I don't know where you're at in your journey or your history or what rank you're at now, but the goal has to be big enough, right? Listen clearly here, or carefully, right? The goal has to be big enough for it to get you excited, but small enough for you to believe in it. All right, I'll give you an example. All right, I'm gonna hit Chairman 100 by the end of this year. My shortcoming, I just don't believe I can be Chairman 250 by the end of this year. Call it scarcity mindset, call it whatever. My belief isn't there. Right? I'm Chairman 10, like 100 away from Chairman 25, something like that. Right, but my point is that my belief factor isn't there. But I'm gonna share with you how to build up that belief, right? I'm gonna share with you how to build that belief. When you write your goal, right, what you wanna do is write it out every single morning. The first 30 minutes, what I'm sharing with you before I get into the charts, is the first 30 minutes of the day, right, is your time, right? Your time. You gotta put on the mask, right? And like in the airport, not the airport, the plane, right? They do that little procedure, put on the mask, then save someone, right? You gotta make sure you can breathe air, right? Then you go save someone, right? Same thing. You can't save someone unless you save yourself. See what I'm saying? You can't help someone hit chairman unless you hit chairman. See what I'm saying? Right? So what we want to do is write out the goal. I am so happy and grateful, blah, 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 right? And when you write it down, you're speaking it, all right? And this is the key here. This is how to build belief, by speaking, hearing, and seeing. Speaking, hearing, and seeing. When you write it out and you're speaking it, right, by default, when you speak it, what do? You hear it. When you write it out, what do? You see it. So by default, by writing your goal out, you're building that belief, right? And you're acting as if. You're speaking it into existence, right? You're hearing it over and over, right? It's like someone that lies all the time. You tell a lie so much, you start believing it because you hear it over and over. You speak it over and over. It's the same concept. I know I'm kind of going faster, so I got a lot of value for you guys, right? So speaking the goal, hearing the goal, and seeing the goal. And then the second thing, what you want to do, right? That's number one, is the goal, or the why you want to develop. But every morning, your homework, if you will, right, is writing the goal, right? Speaking it, hearing it, seeing it, right? And then the second one is your gratitude list, right? 10 things you're grateful for. Guys, this has nothing to do with Forex, but everything to do with Forex, right? Just trust me on this information I got from, some very high level people, right? And so what you want to do is write out what you're grateful for. It could be something big, it could be something small. Right? It could be, man, I'm so happy and grateful now that I get to do this call with you guys. I get to pour into you, right? I'm so happy and grateful now that, my wife made me my coffee this morning, right? I love how she does that, right? Or whatever. Someone did a 3-way call with you. It doesn't have to be like, ooh, I hit a rank, or someone hit a rank. It could be something so small, right? Something so small. It could be, well, I got earlier today, right? I went to got this a fruit bowl, right, with protein in it, granola. It's very energy wise, right? And they put extra bananas and strawberries, and I was like, yo, thanks for the hookup, right? Something just like that. See what I'm saying? This is very, very important. The third thing is affirmations. I'll give you a few that I use, right? Right up here, I have a whiteboard on my wall. All right? I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a patient trader. Right? I'm so happy and grateful that I'm a money magnet. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a disciplined 8-figure trader, right? And if you're not at 7, well, shoot for 5. If you're not at 5, shoot for 4, right? Whatever it is. For you, I'm not going to say like your income isn't where it's at, but if you've never hit 6 figures, your goal shouldn't, I don't want to say shouldn't, but I would suggest it shouldn't be 8 figures. If you've never touched 6 figures in a year, like, you don't really have too much business, like, speaking a billionaire into your life yet, because you got to be a millionaire first. And maybe it is. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you what your goal is, but the key here is the sweet spot of the belief factor of you believing it. Because if you don't believe it, you could write a goal all day, every day, all day, speak it every day, memorize it, say it every hour or whatever it is, right? But if you don't believe it, you're doing absolutely nothing, right? You're not serving yourself, right? So that's what I'm here to share with you, that it's got to be big enough for you to get you excited, small enough for the belief factor, right? And affirmations, right, which I share with you a few of mine, right? One of mine is I'm a savage on the charts, right? So play with that. Right? A couple of times I was like, I'm so happy and grateful. I'm a world-class, world-renowned, disciplined, 8-figure trader, right? See the adverbs or adjectives, 1 to 2. I didn't graduate college, so play with it is what I'm saying. Play with it, okay? So that's what I want to share with you in the morning routine. The first 30 minutes, put your phone down. Don't check emails. Don't check text threads, WhatsApp, IG, nothing. This is your time. You want to develop that 30 minutes of your day, right? Boom, right here, right? Put it in write it down, okay? Very, very, very important. So I'm gonna switch gears. So I'm gonna get into how to use Gold Cup. Maybe about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna get into the charts and definitely take notes on the charts. Guys, this is a different concept you might have heard of, you might have not, and it might challenge what you've been taught. 1 second. Boom, there we go. All right, so step 1 is you're getting a notification through the Telegram. Gold Cup alerts, right? It has like 50, maybe 50,000 people in it, something like that. There's only one Telegram, all right? Gold Cup alerts with the money bag signs. Has like 50 plus thousand in it. Step 2, you're gonna go to goldcup.im. Goldcup.im. All these videos are here to serve you. Right? Break whatever down, different languages as well. Oops. And that way, you can use it. And I'm going to show you each platform on here. So MA Cross is Lano, right? He has a MA Cross strategy, which he teaches as well, as he sends out the signals on here. So he's actually doing Go Live with Kim this week. On our Go Lives, a lot of people are like, Luke, why aren't you on there? I'm doing Monday and Friday, so it's more value for you guys, right? So you got Kim and probably me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in there as like a guest, whatever. But then I'm just on Monday and Friday, so you have a Gold Cup educator 5 days a week. They're like, Luke, why don't you do every day? So I build heavy, right? Like I said, I'm like very close to C25, chair 100 by the end of the year. Doing all of that it takes a lot, right? A lot of people don't understand the discipline, the stress level. There's a lot that goes in. It's not just calling out signals or trade alerts, right? They're I'm not handling 30,000 people's money, but like if I call a bad trade, it's not just my money. It'd be a little bit different if there's like, oh yeah, it's my money, cool. But I'm you guys are taking the same trade as I'm taking. So there's a level of balance, a level of stress, right? So that's why I don't do every single day, right? But I'm gonna go over we took a signal this morning, went for 60 pips. A couple of days ago, went for almost 80, I believe. I'm gonna break down, that here in a second as well. Just kind of clarify, Luke, why are you on with Kim? You're like, well, you and Kim still cool? Kim's my little sister. I love her to death. Literally, she's not blood, but she's blood. All right, so MA Cross, this is Rolando. Master Teacup, you get 3 educators on Master Teacup. You get Lizaldo, you get Alejandro Leos. He's a Spanish educator, and then you get Jesus Nunez, who's bilingual. So here, all you're doing is copy and pasting. As you see here, this is a buy limit. This is UJ right here. Whoops, right here. And then Chef JPY right here. So this one didn't hit yet. But all you're doing is copy and pasting. That's the concept we're going to take from here. And then if they're on 4-hour chart as well. Like stuff is Gold Rush. Boom, boom, boom. see if it's still here. Cool. All right, so we entered right here, dropped 60, 58, 59, 59 pips and came back up, right? So you got 60, 50 pips, notified here, do not re-enter on Cognex, you know, all that. Put your TP1 smash, your drawdown, little note here, blah, blah, right? So all you're going to do is copy and paste this trade, right? Sell entry was right here, like I mentioned. It was I mean, maybe a 2 or 3 pip drawdown spread, but it was basically perfect entry and just shot down. We're looking to come back down again, but this is don't take this trade now. It already made that 60 pip move. And then over here, Kim and I caught the indice trades, SPX, NAS, and US 30. I think she called one this morning. Let me delete this. I think she called one this morning. And then lastly, price trap is Christopher Derrick. He trades London as well, so I'll show you guys really quick. He breaks this down to a T on his session, so definitely plug in with him. He has his own little style of entry techniques and breakdown and all that. But he's a very good trader. Chris Derrick is probably the most longevity-wise, the most tenured trader on the whole platform, if I'm not mistaken. He's been training for about 7 years. Kim's been training for about 7 years too, so we have a lot of experience on Gold Club. All right, Kim's been training for 7. Chris is for 7. I've been training for about 3, and then Jesus like 2-ish, give or take. And Alejandro's been training for 5, 6 years too. So very, very powerful, guys. You're gonna get out. I'm gonna lowball this for you. 15 to 30 trades a week, right? Probably 25 to 35 trades a week between all the add-ons. So for $30, right, is gold for Gold Cup and US 30. I would highly suggest doing the add-ons. So obviously grab Gold Cup for $20, but then for added $10, you're going to get the go live sessions as well, and I'll show you where they are really quick, and we'll get into the charts. So right here, boom, boom. IM.center, you got to go live. Kim and I's right here. Where's it? Boom, right here. And then down here, myself, I just opened up the channel, so it's like 4 days, 5 days live. But Monday and Thursday, so we added the channel here. I'm doing another session here in about 4 hours, 5 hours, but you're going to get a lot of value on this call too. But the Gold Cup Alerts channel, that's where essentially the communication, the updates, whatever have you. But here's all the educators on Gold Cup, minus Alejandro. He's on the Spanish Gold Cup section, but all the educators are right here. So very, very simple, guys. All you gotta do is copy and paste. Make sure you're putting into Gold Rush. I haven't lost in, I think, last 7 trades, right? Plug in, right? I'll show you how to take partials and all that here in a second, but plug into Gold Rush, plug into the indices, no income claims, but like, it's hard, what's the correct term here? It's hard not to make money here, right, on Gold Cup. So I'm going to get into the charts. Remove whatever this is on the charts for me, please. So what the style that I trade, I'm going to slow down a little bit. So what we want to do here, whoever's marking on the charts, please erase, is the style that we trade, or I teach, is naked Forex. Right, naked meaning price action, no what do you call it, indicators, none of that. Right, so naked Forex, price action, you call banks, trading with the banks, institutional trading, smart money. There's so many terms, right? I just call it trading with the banks. It's pretty straightforward. I'm a very straightforward person, right? You don't get too much fluff with me, right? And that's how I view the charts as well. Meaning, how do you view life as a direct reflection of your trading? So the concept here is naked Forex, no indicators, just zones or liquidity zones. We'll put that here. for you. Liquidity. There we go. So that's the concept, right? I'll probably erase this here in a second. So take notes on it, take a picture of it, whatever. So what we want to do, let's go over the past few setups with gold. So what we want to do here, this was a trade Sunday. I think it was Sunday. All right. What we want to do here is this. It's fine. You're always top. This is the. Is it here? This is what we're looking for. And there's your top zone. This is your bottom zone. This is your consolidation. What we want to do is find that stop hunt. Comes here on the springboard and goes, right? Or vice versa. My drawing's not the best. I promise a lot better trader than I am at making this. All right, so here, boom, boom, boom. Stop hunt. Okay. Your entry in this example, bear with me on the sexiness of my drawings. Right, our entries are right here. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Perfect. All right, those are entries. That's why, right? You don't want to like make everything about risk to reward, but it's like this. If I could win, or if I risk $1,000 to make $5,000, that's a pretty good like bet or risk. Like think of it like really quick thing about gambling, right? You would, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, you might have a different thought here, but I doubt it. Right? It's kind of good if you could risk $1 to make $5, or risk $10 to make $50, or risk $100 to make $500. Right, so it's not like everything in trading, but it's pretty fairly important. Okay, so I'm gonna erase this here in a second. So take it, like I said, take a screenshot. This cluttered mind, right? Remember how you view life as a direct reflection of your trading. So right here we have a top zone. What we want to do is find those double tops and double bottoms. Right? We don't want to trade off them because like YouTube University, babypips.com. Guys, information is controlled. Information is controlled. We got our best friend here, Google, right? So understand this concept. Follow me. This is an important concept to understand, right? 95, just like Robert Kiyosaki in the presentation, if you guys use that one, information is controlled. So in the diagram, it shows 95% of the income is owned by the 5%. Take that same metaphor, analogy, example, right? 95, just you might not know this, but 90, lowball, 90, probably 95, 97% people fail in Forex, right? Well, 95, 97% of people also have all this information, right? Oh, well, I'm just going to do YouTube. Cool. Well, go lose all your money because you learned from YouTube. All right, go to baby. There's a reason babypips.com is free. Like, there's a reason why it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why they give you indicators as well. I'm not going to go too much into that. But like right here, you have your head and shoulders, you got your rising wedge, inverse head and shoulders, falling wedge, bullish pennant, bullish flag, falling wedge, all these patterns and names, right? All that you Google this, right? Well, if everybody has this information, why isn't everybody just killing it on the charts? Why isn't everyone just absolutely amazing in 7 figures, 8 figures, 9, 10 figures in trading? Yes, psychology, yes, mindset, but yes and no. All right, it's because how many times have you traded a double top or double bottom, and then it goes in your way, but you get stopped out first? Like, dang, I called a sell, and it dropped like 200 pips, but it whipped me out first. All right, so I'm gonna erase this. The sound is bad. You guys not here? see here. One second. Can you hear? Thumbs up. Okay. Cool. So right here, I'm talking fairly loud too, so hopefully that helps. So right here, what we want to do is we want to find the stop hunt. All right? So this example here, this is our setup. I mean, like I said, erase all this. Okay, cool. I'll talk a little bit louder as well. My mic's all the way up on 100. So what we want to do is find that double top. All right, and what do you top? Put your stop loss up here. Oh, wrong thing. Your top, put your stop loss up here. And then our buy stops are right here as well. So we're going to put our buy stops up here, our stop losses right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell the double top. That's what your top, right? What we want to do, we want to wait for the banks, the institutions to show that move and then trade it. And every time after the stop hunt, there's a big move, right? So here, connection is not great. Says we're good, super good here. Is it, can you hear? Can you understand? A lot better now, just a bit cracky. I can switch my Wi-Fi really quick. Give me 1 second, I'll just switch it. And it'll kick me off and kick me back on. We can hear, but it sounds chippy. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me switch. All right, so I just switched to my other Wi-Fi. Is it better now? Boom, boom, cool. So we should be good now. Perfect here. All right, cool. All right, I apologize. It says it's all good on my end, so I'm not sure. But what we want to do is we want to wait for that move. Wait for the move. Boom. Right? Oh, we're going to sell. Oh, there goes stop loss. There goes our buy stops. It activates the buy stop, and then it goes down. What we want to do is we want to find this move. We want that fake out double top, that fake out double bottom. Right? This is how they move all their money. And look at this. Look how many pips it goes for. 160. 160. This is how banks move their money. They need big moves from liquidity. And check it out. When you win, who loses? You. Right? When they win, you lose. When you win, there's someone on the other side of that spectrum that's making the money. You know what I'm saying? Guys, like, what's the correct word here? You're very uninformed, for lack of a better word. You need to understand that there is market manipulation. Like, there is market manipulation. If everything was just buy off double bottoms, sell off double tops, everybody would be a millionaire. Everybody would be a millionaire. Right? And you might get away with a couple. That's why I don't teach buy limits or sell limits. That's why I don't teach, just blindly entering. Right? Watch this. Look at this move. Take the screenshot, take a picture, whatever. Right? Watch this. This happens over and over and over. SPX, I called Thursday or Friday of last week. Right? And I'm going to show you the moves that happen over and over and over. Wrong button. SPX. This one's super clean. I like this example because it's very, very clean. So this is like the perfect perfect setup, if you will, like clear cut. So here's our bank move. All right. We're double top, we'll triple top, 1, 2, 3. Right. What are we gonna do? Well, not us, all right, but other people. You're gonna put your stop loss. Let me zoom in. You're gonna put your stop loss right above the wicks, right above the wicks, right, and our buy stops gonna be right above the wicks. Right? Banks make a lot of money off this move. Why? Because it's stop loss. It hits your stop on the sells, and then it activates your buy stops. There it goes. There it goes. Like, ooh, we're in profit on the buy. We're in a lot of profit on the buy. Oh, damn. What just happened? Stop loss. Right? And then you come in on the retest. Goes up, goes up. All right? So your entry is right in here. All right? And then it comes back for a second entry. Look at this. Guys, this is clockwork. This is why I haven't lost in the past 7, 8 trades. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over and over and over and over. It's like the same move, right? I don't know if you guys ever heard Kevin Trudeau, your wish, your command, right? You might have, but there's a story. I'm not going to go over the whole story right now, just for time's sake, but I'm going to summarize the story. Kevin, who's like basically like a younger Bob Proctor, right? Very similar material and all that, but he wants to learn kung fu. He's a very good kung fu person. You know, he studied, he's practiced it, but then he finds this super successful, super like high level kung fu teacher. He wanted to learn how to punch, right? And what he told the expert, he's like, he knows 1,000 punches, right? He knows 1,000 punches. And finally, he's like, yo, like, you don't need to learn 1,000 punches. You need to master one punch. You know, it makes a lot more sense if I actually broke down the whole story, but it's in Your Wish, Your Command view. It's a beautiful, amazing audio, personal development audio. But nonetheless, right, Kevin keeps talking about, I know 1,000 punches. I can do a spinning backflip kick, you know, karate chop, a straight punch, side punch, hammer punch, whatever. And the expert is like, yo, you just need to master one punch. I'm here to share with you, you don't need to learn every single thing about Forex. Guys, I have no earthly idea what the TDI bands do. I don't know how to draw a fib. Like Fibonacci, no idea. I think it's like from a high to a low. That's all I really know, because I've heard that over and over and over. I don't even know where it's at. Fib retracement, right? You go from like the low of a day, maybe? I don't know. The whole swing high, swing low, swing whatever. I don't know that stuff. I don't know what higher highs, lower low. I mean, I know what they are, but I don't know the relevance of it. I don't need all that stuff. I mastered this one punch, and this is the only punch I do. It's like this. If you like fighting or you like defending yourself or whatever have you, and you have this go-to punch that always knocks someone out, just one little punch, why haven't you learned anything else? You don't need anything else to defend yourself. You got this one punch that's going to knock someone out in one strike. Why would you learn all the extra BS, right? You don't need to. Does it work? Yes, a side karate chop works. Yes, a spinning backflip kick works. Yes, a hammer punch works. But guys, if you master one punch, you don't need all the extra stuff, right? Watch this. Oh, there's our doji. Here's our retest. Watch this. I actually called this out. That's the one I called out. I just love perfect setups, perfect entries. It's just beautiful. All right, boom. In 3 hours, 300 pips. All right, every move from these big moves, it's like a slingshot. It's like boom, it just explodes. Banks don't want to make money over 5 days. They want quick precision moves. This is your move, that stop hunt, the fake out, the whatever you want to call this. This is what you're looking for. You need that big impulse and an impulse back. Big impulse, big impulse back. Push out, push in, push out, push in. However you want to look at it, right? Different lingo, different people. But this is your stop hunt. All right. What are you taught in Forex? It's been a minute since I went through the IM Academy, but Google, YouTube, yada, yada. Market goes 3 ways: up, right, down, and sideways. Did you know there's a 4th way? It's called top hunt. This, ladies and gentlemen, is your one punch. If you can master this, there's no income claim, no guarantees. Like you're going to be pretty well off. Master this move. It happens so much. And look, we had another retest over here. If I clean that up a little bit. I probably want to end there, but I definitely got in there. Look at this. Look at that move, yo. Like, it's like stealing candy from a baby. I called this out on Monday. Is it Monday or Friday? Monday. So, all right, this is a beautiful move. Oh, this is actually marked up for now. So what I want, this is a big push. What I would like, this is kind of a live trade. I want to say live trade, but this is what we want here. Boom. 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 That is what we want. All right. Over and over and over. All right. GU was the one I called. So that is not familiar. Oops. Oh, there we go. Where'd she go? All right here. Here's your double bottom. Scoot it over just a little bit. All right. All right. So here's your double bottom, big W. Right? You're going to put your stop loss. You're going to put your stop loss roughly here-ish, give or take. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe like right here, something like that. All right, right below the wick, honor the wick. How many times have you heard that? Oh, there goes our stop loss. It's almost like taking candy from a baby once you learn this. There we go. Damn, I should have held that. I only got 40 pips. Right, I closed out early, I guess. No, sorry, 50 pips. So I closed out right there at that level, zone to zone. If I held that, I'd been 100 and some pips. I don't have FOMO, but I should have held. But nonetheless, right? You see the guys. It's the same stuff over and over and over. Double bottom, right here. Boom, boom, boom. Stop hunt. Takes off. All right, a couple more examples I'm gonna give you guys. This was a beauty. Oh my God. So simple. Stop hunt, close in, retest, 100 pips. All right. Look at this one. Over and over and over. Here's your double top. All right, where we're going to put our stop loss or our buy stops. Not us, but them, right? Other people. All right. Oh, there goes our stop loss. There goes our buy stops. We enter right there on the retest. If you want to enter again, I guess. And there she goes. 60-ish pips. For my TPs, oh my neck. For my TPs, what I like to do is I go zone to zone, zone to zone, zone to zone. So where's the next zone? I look left, right here, and here. Here, notice right here, that's like the next solid support, floor or ceiling, whatever you want to call it, different terminology. So I would have cashed out at 40, yep, 40. 42, 45, somewhere in there. All right. Train your eye over and over and over. Gold this morning, all right, called out. Like this is the matter. Like these moves happen quick. All right, so none of this has happened yet. Like these moves happen quick. Like TP was hit in 5 minutes. TP won, and then it went for 60 pips in like, I think 30 minutes, something like that. All right, so we're gonna put your stop loss right above here, boom, boom, give or take, somewhere in this zone, maybe right here, above that wick. And then what do we do? Boom, boom, boom. There's your breakout. There's your stop loss. We sell. Goes for 50, 65, 61, 62, we'll just say 60. 60 pips, right? Then reverses, hits your break even, and or if you're holding this, all right, I still see this coming down, but we already caught the move already. And then, 4-hour chart, you can do this on the 15-minute chart. It doesn't matter what chart you do it on. The lower the time frame, you're going to catch, smaller moves. But nonetheless, like you're going to have some aha moments. So, all right. With that being said, I'm going to cover the last portion really quick, guys. So a trading plan is very important. What you want to do, right? This is how to build and trade. How to build and trade, right? It's very simple. There's a book called Power of Focus, right? I would highly encourage you. I read this book when I was running gyms for a living. I was running two gyms, 3 apiece, 6 departments, 2 customer services, 2 personal training departments, 2 memberships, right? Like my attention was spread thin, right? But what I did was it's called power blocks, and I think the author is Dale Carnegie or Jack Canfield. I always get those two mixed up. Dale Carnegie or Jack Canfield. Power of Focus. It talks about power blocks. It talks about power blocks. And in this, right, it's about diversifying your time. There's no such thing as multitasking. You either do something 100%, right, or you do something 0%, right? It's one of the two, all right? So what I would suggest, right, is this. All right, is when you're trading, when you're building, Like, I'm not checking my phone while we're on the Zoom call, right? I'm not talking to my wife or whatever on the Zoom call, right? You're intentional with your time. So number one is you need to figure out what time are you trading and only trade that time. So if you're trading New York, you're trading New York. If you're trading London, New York, you're trading the overlap. If you're trading the New York Open, you're trading New York. Trading Asian. So block off a window, right? 2 to 3 hour window. And that doesn't mean you're trading for that time. Right? I trade for maybe 30 minutes a day because I'm entering on the candle close. I'm entering I trade from 8 to 11 Eastern, Miami time, New York time, right? The opening of New York. So 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. I look for one, sometimes two, I would say 1 to 2 setups. I'm not trading that whole time. So I'm looking on the charts at 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11. And I'm looking at right, 6, that's 7, right? 7 times I'm looking at the chart for about 2 to 3 minutes. I get on the chart at 8. Are we in it? Nope, cool. I don't care what happens from 8 to 8:28. But 8:30, I'm on the charts. I'm like, is price ready yet? Nope. Okay, cool. I'm not doing anything from 8:30 to about 8:58. Then I'm on the chart for 3 or 4 minutes. So 7 times I'm on the charts for about 3 minutes a piece. 7 times 3, 21, we'll say 20 to 30 minutes a day, right? So what I'm saying, like, if you are on the charts for 4 hours, like you replace a job with a job. Trading is a job. I still got to clock in. I got to analyze the charts. I got to mark them up, blah, blah. It's a very lucrative job. So you want to spend less on the charts, more living life, more building, go hit chairman, go build some residual income, whatever, right? So figure out that window. So number one on this trading plan is, I know we're going over the hour, but is we want to focus in on what time are we trading, 2 to 3 hour window. Number two here is what pair are you trading? All right, I got Mr. Gold, Mr. XAU, Mr. Gold Cup because I mastered gold, right? It's like taking candy from a baby now. It's like just so simple. It's like, oh, I know what I'm looking for. I see what I'm looking for. Then I press buy or sell. I just shows you what I look for every single trade. It's clockwork, right? So number two is what pair are you trading? I would challenge you to 1 or 2 pairs. If you're trading London, GBP, GU, GN, GA, GJ, GCAD, one of those variables, right? Maybe Euro, US dollar, maybe gold. I don't know, right? But pick one or two pairs and master them. Put all your attention and focus on those two pairs, right? Master those two pairs. Just like what I talked to you about with Kevin Trudeau in the Kung Fu example. I don't even call it a story because I didn't share the story, but the example, right, is master the punch, master the move, same time, same pair, same setup. Same time, same pair, same setup, over and over and over and over and over. And after that, over and over and over. How many times have you presented the comp plan? Guys, I don't know about you. I can present the whole comp plan without the slideshow or presentation with my eyes closed and standing on one foot because I've done it so much. All right, I've done it so much. Same thing with this. You want to do it so much. It's like, yeah, guys, this is what I'm doing. Boom, boom. Yeah, ta-da, made money. It should be boring, right? Number 3 is a percent goal. I don't do pips. Guys, pips is irrelevant for us. It's all about the ROI. How much percent growth did you do? Did you grow 5%? Did you grow 3%, 10%? Right? It's not about pips. I can catch 20 pips. You catch 100 pips, and we catch the same percent growth. Well, how is that possible? Well, risk to reward, lot size, yada, yada. Scalping versus intra, swing trading, blah, blah, right? So focus on percent growth. And the thing is, if I lose, I'm done for the day. If I win, I'm done for the day. I called out gold this morning. I got my 60 pips, and I'm done, right? I'm not trading right now. I might trade tonight during Asian, but I highly doubt it. Right? I'm waiting until tomorrow during Go Live. Or not Go Live, but the open, 8 to 11. Right? And then the next day, what do? On Friday, I trade 8 to 11. It's so simple, over and over and over. Right? You want to get into like a ritual. Like you brush your teeth, probably without thinking about it. Right? You shower, you eat. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. It's unconscious, incompetent. Like it's just so, it's like breathing. You don't think about breathing, right? You're like, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You don't do that, right? It's natural. Trading should be, you want to get to a point that's so natural. Oh, there's my setup. Oh, there's the stop line. Oh, there it closed back in. Oh, buy or sell, done. You lose, you lose, you win, you win. The numbers run, you work the numbers, you're going to be 80, 90% accurate, right? Especially with Gold Club. If you don't know if what I shared with you, is, foreign to you, you still don't understand everything, hop on the Go Lives. I'm doing one here in about 4 or 5 hours. I'm Monday and Friday, every Monday and Friday live, 9 a.m. Eastern. I do a lot of extra sessions as well. Plus, all the recordings, go back and study your butt off, right? Like I don't have my notes here, but I can show you of all the back tests. I'm talking about notes like this. Of back testing, the hour, the time, how many pips, off which candle. Like I put in my 10,000 hours, all right? So guys, with that being said, I'm very grateful you guys hopped on here tonight in London. And I'm just grateful, I get able to pour into you guys, help you guys, educate, empower you, and really help you get to the next level. So grab Gold Cup, hop on those live sessions, copy and paste, make the goal, and take this serious. You got 6 months left of the year. Make 2020 the best year of your life. You still got time if it hasn't. You still got time. And if you had a good 2020, it can get double, if not 10x better. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it back. Once again, thank you so much for having me on this call. And I'm host. You could try to find, you can raise your hand. Oh. I think it was under this account. Maybe? Should we close it?
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
I've just seen that I'm unmuted. Wow. Wow. Guys, if you got any type of value whatsoever from that call, can you just blow up the chat box? Because I know that what we've just received is literal gold. No pun intended. Pun absolutely intended. Guys, you just got gold from Mr. Gold Cup. Guys, I want you to understand that what we've just received is absolutely life-changing. Like really and truly. And I'm so grateful to you, Luke, for coming on this call. Thank you so much. I know that, you know, you're super busy. There's so many things that you could be doing right now, but you've hopped on to deliver this session. And I'm so grateful to Cara for organizing this as well. Guys, I know that you've got notes. My main takeaway, I've got so many, but my main takeaway was to focus. That one punch analogy, paradigm shift. Just a complete paradigm shift. I remember Luke from Vegas last year. And when you go to the international conventions, you have to kind of select what sessions that you want to attend when it comes to the trading side of things. And I remember being on the plane and thinking, I've got to be in the Gold Cup session. I've got to be on that session. And then when it comes to registration, that was the one session that filled up the quickest. I'm not sure if Luke's still on the call, but that session was ram. Like literally it was just like overflowing in the corridor, people fighting to get in. And it's because this man knows what he's talking about, and he's helped so many people achieve financial freedom. Like just from copying and pasting his trades, just from being on these sessions. Guys, I've just seen the chat box going absolutely crazy. So guys, in terms of action, get Gold Cup, because with Gold Cup, you get not just Gold Rush, which is Luke's setups, but you also get access to Price Trap. You also get access to the Teacup trades direct. You get so much. So Gold Cup is worth every single penny. I think it's like $22 or something like that. Like, don't even hesitate. If you've got the elite pack, you've got access to everything. And a big plug for the elite pack, because with the elite pack, you just don't have to stress. You've got pivots, you've got this, you've got that. Everything's included. So get Gold Cup, add US 30, and don't even hesitate, guys. Try and jump on these sessions. From memory, his sessions are in the afternoon around 2 p.m. So definitely jump on that. But guys, literally, I want you to appreciate that what Cara's done has brought you one of the finest traders in the whole of IM. There's a reason why he's in the top 5 consistently. There's a reason why every international convention, you just can't get into this guy's session. Like it's ram. Look, do you remember that Vegas session, Luke? Do you remember how ram it was? Listen, guys, it was wild. Every other session was like there were seats like around. You get into Luke's session and there's carnage. And there's a reason for that, guys. So, Luke, I know that Chairman 25 is done for you, bro. Chairman 100 is done for you. And I'm going to be celebrating like harder than everyone else because you deserve it. Because you put in the time. You've come on here today. No benefit to you at all. Just to bless us and to give us your pearls of wisdom. And I'm forever grateful. So one last time, guys, can you just blow up the chat box? And by extension, can you also thank Cara, because she's gone out of her way to organize this. You know, she's a platinum 600, guys, a platinum 600, locking down the likes of Luke Longmire. Guys, do you understand like how hard it is to lock this guy down? Like the audaciousness of even approaching this guy. Like you have to be a brave guy or a brave girl to approach Luke Money Longmire. Like it's not easy. But where is Cara? We need to bring her back on. I'm bringing her back on because she needs to close this out. This is her show. She needs to close it out. Let me find her right there. She is. There she is. Now you're closing this out.
Oh my life! You make me cry. Oh wow!
No, honestly, I salute you because you're. So there's certain people that come into IM and they're like, "What can IM do for me?" And that's absolutely fine. Of course, that's right. But you're the kind of person that's like, okay, what can I do for the academy? How can I serve? How can I serve? How can I add value? That's your heart. And we're grateful because what we've just received today is a paradigm. And what we've just received today is pure value and practical things that we can go and do, even if it's just adding Gold Cup and taking the signals. It's practical and it's life-changing. So we salute you and we thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you everybody as well for jumping on the call. It really, I'm lost for words really, but it's just been so wonderful to actually, you know, have Luke with us, because sometimes, you know, you're on these sessions and they can be very impersonal because, you know, you don't really know the educators, but the fact that Luke's taken that time out to come and actually speak with us, it just makes everything a bit more real. You know, you feel like you really are a part of something, you know, and even now I feel like, wow, I'm gonna mash up them charts tomorrow. I am gonna mash up them charts tomorrow, trust me.
I caught those 60 pips that Luke called earlier. I caught those 60 pips. I don't play games with Gold Cup.
Yeah, I've been catching those pips with Luke. I'm telling you, I've up at them crazy hours and I'm watching all the educators, all of them. I'm plugging in and I'm learning, I'm writing my notes, I'm going back, I'm back testing. And I have to say that my knowledge has grown so much. So I have to say thank you to everybody here today. And Luke, thank you so much for coming on and accepting the offer today. You're going to be my lifelong friend. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, Cara, we're gonna need that recording like ASAP, because I'm staying right here at the tower. I'm waiting for the recording. I'm going back over it. I'm not playing games with that recording, guys. So please, let's get that out as soon as possible, because yeah, that's powerful.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Tamar, where are you? You're sending out the recording, right? Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. Yeah, what's left of it. Luke, have a great rest of your day. Yeah, and look forward to seeing you on your next session with great anticipation. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. David, thank you so much for your help.
Guys, if you're about to level up, put a 777 in the chat box, guys. If you're about to level up.
Cara, did you record to cloud or to the computer? Because if you can record it to your computer, then I'm not going to have access to it.
That's a good question.
It's recording. That's the positive thing. It is recording.
It's recording.
So you're either going to get an email. You're either going to get an email to say that it's recorded to cloud, or when you end this, it will say, I've got a feeling it's recording to your computer.
I think it probably has. Yeah. All right, then. It's just like I'm going to be sending it then.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't worry. It's late now, so you might want to do
it tomorrow.
Yeah. Just upload it to YouTube or something like that, or send it to me on WeTransfer.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Am I speaking French?
Yeah, but we'll talk. I'm like, what? Listen, I'm a novice to all of this, but hey, we're gonna start somewhere, innit? So
guys, we're about to level up.
Definitely.
Who's ready to level up? Who's ready to level up? Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up.
Let's go.
Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Who's ready? Who's leveling up?
So yummy.
I see you, Mr. Talbot.
So yummy.
I see you, Jessica Walker.
Yummy all in your tummy.
I see you, Christy.
I won't do them no more. There's no news, there's new news. I done did that before. I turn up into something.
Relax.
On 100. Let's talk it, more action. You
Woo! Let's go.
Elevating, no losses, just
who's elevating?
My lessons made blessings. I turn that into money. They gotta never settle. This view is so much better.
Woo!
I'm chilling, I'm winning.
2020.
On another level.
Who's winning on another level?
You talk all you want. See me as a prayer, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you Oh, the sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. They frisky drop like wait. Team love don't want no hate. I'm grinding, I'm shining. I'm on my way. Thank God I never settle. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me.
Bro, my man just cut the music and gone. All right. Party's over, guys.